So today we're going to be detailing this very filthy F-150 that is owned by a land surveying company that they're looking to sell. So the outside of it actually isn't too bad. I mean, like it has, I think the camera picks it up, you know, dirt and tar from being used as a work truck, but that's no big deal really. The inside is just absolutely filthy, and the smell is horrendous. Let you get a good view of how awful all this is. Even the back is all mucked up and there's stuff everywhere and stains everywhere. This is going to be an interesting challenge. And then we can't even get into the bed to do that because I don't have the keys to open up the top for the tailgate end over here. So we can't do everything, and some stuff obviously, like this rust here, is beyond detailing. But we'll try to get her cleaned up and see what we can do with this interior. Step one is very straightforward. We have to first remove all the garbage and collect all the items that the client might possibly want to keep. Just when I thought I was done with sauce packets, there's a glove box full of them. Here is everything in the keep box so far. As you can see, it is a decent sized box, but that's not too bad considering it's a work vehicle, and this like air filler thing takes up about half of it, so that's fine. But here is a grocery bag, and you can see it's about halfway full, which isn't that bad if it wasn't all like ketchup packets and sauce packets. So it's kind of disgusting. We just keep moving forward with this nest of a big mess. So because of how bad it is, I'm going to take this little air compressor that I have, try to spray all of it out, and then probably try to like vacuum it all, and then I might spray it all again, and then I might vacuum it all again because it is awful. And I'm going to actually mask up because you can see, like even just in this little crevice, how much dirt and dust and crud is all piled in there. Okay, so blowing this thing out actually worked a lot better than expected. So we'll hit it with the vacuum, go from there. I wanted to give you guys an idea of how disgusting this truck is. This is after, for this seat belt and like all this area down here, everywhere, really still. This is after I compress aired the whole truck and vacuumed it, and you can see it's still caked in there pretty heavily, so I'm going to have to use some chemical agents and then probably wipe it down, obviously, and then probably vacuum it all again. I'm basically going to have to clean this truck, detail it, you know, work it all out probably twice. So that's great. Well, that's enough vacuuming for now. I might start to try to hit this with some fabric softener for some of the really bad areas. That's usually a good trick for the carpet. I might honestly fill an aerator and just hose this whole freaking thing down. It's so bad with some interior cleaner. We'll see. I'm going to start with just a rag as always, you know, a nice microfiber and product, and go from there. This is going to be a process and a half. I didn't record this, but all I did was spray down the cup holder area, and I used this crappy rag that I don't care about, and you can see it's literally dirt and crap. So I might go at this with actually those blue shop towel, I forget what the hell they're called, for a little bit. I might hit all this with a degreaser and just a wheel brush or something. It's all pretty bad. But the only reason why I'm saying like that I can hit it with this wheel brush and all that is these are actually like rubber, and they're not even actual floor mats. This is the floor. They don't have a floor mat, so it's kinda, you gotta work with what you got. I might go with a light degreaser, all-purpose cleaner, and hose this thing down, and at least for the floors. You can see how I'm stuck on the tripod. The camera makes it look better than it is, but so I cleaned it out, but you can see like right there at the top where that fly is, how it's really still very bad, even though I literally just sprayed the crap out of it and then wiped it with this towel. I've been trying to work at this too, and that's quite bad. Using some fabric softener and a brush, we'll go from there. I mean, I already informed the client that this is not going to be cheap, and he said okay, so we go accordingly. Okay, explain everything you've done.
Oh my goodness. I took a bucket of soap and poured it on the floor. I didn't really pour it on the floor, but I dipped the brush in it and I scrubbed the floor literally 3 times and it still looks like crap. And then I took the little brush and I did the same thing on the doors. And then I took the little 80 brush and I did all the tiny spots on the doors. And then I rinsed on the dashboard and the steering wheel and stuff with all-purpose cleaner, but I've oversprayed a lot since then, so you can see all the dots. And then now I'm cleaning the leather with the leather cleaner and the brush and a lot of rags. The end.
So this is day 3 of this truck. Thankfully the client is in no rush and is letting us do it little by little. For about the next half hour I am only going to focus on this door panel, which is awful. And it's terribly stained, and in fact I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to go at it yet. I'm going to start with Meguiar's interior detailer, quick detailer, which is always works pretty well for quick easy stuff. If that don't work, I'm going to try this leather cleaner from Chemical Guys, or this other Lexol leather cleaner. I don't really like it, but it's worth a shot at this point. And if all else fails, I got isopropyl alcohol, so that's about it. We're just going to go at it and see what happens. Well, this door panel's clean. As clean as it's gonna get. You can see it's very scuffed, this whole thing, from lots of use, so that's beyond my repair. And you all saw what I was doing with this, and this is actually like hard plastic, so it's just permanently stained. And then the rest of this is scuffed up pretty bad, so we're just gonna move on to either the dash or the floor, to be determined. The floor still needs a lot of work, so does everything else. Never-ending story with this. I am a firm preacher on don't spray directly on the surface unless you have to. And this whole truck has been just sprayed directly on the surface. This is a clean rag. I don't know if the camera's picking it all up, but you get the idea. final stages of the interior finally. All we gotta do is the seats, and then protect everything, protect it and condition the seats. And then we're finally on to the outside. This is from the back seat that was never used. Okay, now we're finally all cleaned up onto the easy part of just shining everything up and conditioning, protecting it, and then finally onto the outside. My bad.
Rude.